Hey, what is going on, guys? Matt, or you might also know me as SixMax from the Volt Clan, and in today's video I want to talk to you guys about what I think went wrong with Call of Duty Ghosts. Really just some of the things I didn't think they did a really good job of, because let's face it, you guys, Ghosts has probably been the least popular Call of Duty that we've seen in a really long time. Also talk to you guys about a few things in the video today, things like map sizes, the pace of the game, how Ghosts was in competitive gaming, the kill streaks in Call of Duty Ghosts, and stuff like that. And also talk to you guys about a couple things that I liked about Ghosts. But alright, boys and girls, first, let me tell you a little bit about the gameplay you'll be seeing here in the background. You'll be seeing a sick 102 Gunstreak gameplay by Volt Charlie on the map Sovereign, so go sub to Charlie. His link and my link will be in the description down below. As you can see, Charlie's using the Honey Badger, which in my opinion is the best weapon to go on long kill streaks with, and I'll give you 3 main reasons, and these are also why it's my favorite assault rifle in the game. So first of all, the iron sights are really nice on it, so you don't have to waste an attachment on a red dot sight. Second of all, it comes built in with a silencer on it, so that's another free attachment right there. And last but not least, the rate of fire on it is just right. It's not too slow like the Remington can be at times, and it's not too fast, so you can't, peck people off from a long distance. So basically, you can more than hold your own from a long and a close range. So definitely a sick weapon here. Also keep in mind here, you guys, because of the time, this video is going to start at the 55th gun kill, so keep that in mind as you watch it. And if you're curious, at the very end, Charlie will show you proof that he got 102 kills, so stay tuned for that. But alright, let's get back into the topic at hand. So what happened with Call of Duty Ghosts? Well, now don't get me wrong, you guys, in Ghost's defense, they did only have 2 years to make a game for both the next gen and the current gen consoles. See, in Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, and on backwards, they didn't have to do this, so they had so much more time to spend on dedicated to developing the game and not having to worry about making it for the next gen consoles as well. Now, I don't know if this is contributed to some of the problems we've seen in Ghost, but it's a fair point to bring up in my opinion. And next, let's talk about map sizes a little bit for a minute here. I felt like as Ghosts, came out, people were saying that the maps felt way too big right from the very beginning. And I think they were the biggest maps we've ever seen in Call of Duty, as a whole. Now, I'm not personally saying that I don't like the big maps from time to time. I actually like playing Stonehaven. I think it's a cool idea for a map, and I have a lot of fun playing that one, but I think it's a little bit, I'm kind of in the minority on this one, and definitely it seems like for the most part, people really like the smaller to medium-sized maps. I mean, that's why Nuketown was so popular. And next up, another big problem most of the community had with Ghosts was the overall pace of the game. And more specifically, the time to kill, which I think created this issue that Ghosts, it created kind of like a more of like a campy type atmosphere, because let's face it, the game rewards you for being a camper. You're more, you were constantly always getting killed so fast, and it forced a lot of people to just camp or sit behind a cover or in a window the entire game or something like that. See, in Black Ops 2, and now coming up in Advanced Warfare, you have score streaks instead of kill streaks, which really rewards you for playing the objective and capping flags and defusing bombs and all that kind of stuff. And you notice that in Black Ops 2, people really were running around playing the objective instead of just camping the entire game. And at times in Ghost, it almost seemed like you'd be better off just aiming down sights the entire game, because literally if someone was sitting right there, watching that hallway, and if they had their sights up, I mean, 95% of the time you were dead because you had no time to react. If it was like, it's like 2 shots and you're dead. But, and I felt like this was the biggest one for me. Honestly, this was probably the biggest drawback was this pace of the game. I really didn't like the pace of the game in Ghost at all. There were so many times I felt like someone, saw me for a split second, and I even felt like if I ducked behind a cover as quick as possible, but I was dead in a split second without even, a chance to turn around or move 2 steps to get cover. I mean, yeah, some of this could be a little bit of the lag you can get online, or it could be the response time on my TV, but I've played first-person shooters for years and years, and it never felt like you died so quickly like you did in Ghosts. But what Ghost did have going for it, I thought Ghost was really good for competitive gaming. I felt like the developers put a good amount of importance on growing the competitive side of the game, which I think is really smart. I felt like the game, played well in competitive and kind of like a competitive setting, in my opinion. So that was something it had going for it. And now onto the kill streaks in Ghosts. Honestly, I thought the kill streaks in Ghosts really did suck. And I'm just going to be kind of blunt here, you guys. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that, honestly, in my opinion, Ghosts had the worst kill streaks ever in the Call of Duty franchise. It really didn't even feel like you were being rewarded if you went on like a 10 or a 15 kill streak. It wasn't like in some of the other CODs where you had things like the Dogs, the Swarms, the Blackbird, the AC-130 in those games. You actually felt like you going on a nice long kill streak was rewarding. As soon as you got those streaks, you knew those streaks were just going to go ham on the other people. But So the kill streaks really did bother me in the game. Another thing in Ghost that I absolutely hate are the IEDs. I cannot even tell you guys enough. It seemed like these things were so overpowered. At least with the Claymores, you could kind of see the Claymores a little bit, like in Black Ops and stuff like that. You could see them sitting down. I swear the IEDs, you can't even see half the time. But, you know, I mean, every COD does have its flaws, but, you know, this one I felt like Ghost had the most flaws out of any COD that there'd ever been. But we're only about 2 months away from Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I can't even wait for it. Honestly, you guys, it's well past the time for a new Call of Duty by now. And Advanced Warfare has been on a 3-year development cycle, and it would be the first, you know, Call of Duty in the Call of Duty series that was first and foremost made for the next gen console, so I can't even wait to put that into my Xbox One. But anyways, you guys, that wraps up this video today. Let me know what you guys think, you know, Ghost did right or wrong, and maybe, you know, we can create like a little discussion down below. I'd love to hear what you guys think. And again, that was 102 Gunstreak with the Honey Badger by Volt Charlie. Go check out his channel down below, you guys, and give that man a sub. He puts out crazy gameplays all the time. But thanks so much for watching. Again, make sure you guys subscribe here if you're new. Check out my channel description as well. I post news and updates, live comms, and tips and all that, you know, kind of just all kinds of Call of Duty content. But that's been my time, you guys. I'm out of here, but I'll talk to you all in my next video. Peace.